Islam spread by the sword. Did you know that is completely wrong? Why? Anyone who still says that Islam spread by the sword, let me give an example. Around 18,000 islands in Indonesia, the most populated Muslim country in the world. No Muslim army invaded those islands. So it is wrong when people say Islam spread by the sword. So the biggest Muslim country in the world today, Indonesia, no Muslim army invaded them, and yet they are Muslim. Why? The Arab Muslim traders. Why? The Indian Muslim traders. They went there and they also spoke about Islam. They preached about Islam. And those people in Indonesia, they accepted it of their own free will. No force. Good morning. Ash, how are you? Good morning, Mr. Ash.
Good morning, Uncle Usman.
Talking, and nice to see you.
You too.
Thank you very much. And we carry on. So, ladies and gentlemen, as this is Speaker's Corner, and people who first came to me this morning, they were of American background, US background. How? This is for Mr. X TV because you're just coming.
Thanks, Uncle.
So I'm going to repeat myself for you. So the first people who came to me were, or one of the first people who came to me were Americans, a number of them. And a woman spoke to me, and when she spoke to me, I realized it was an American accent. So I asked them. They said yes, they are from the States, from America. So I gave them an example that recently I went to one of the Muslim places of worship, a masjid, and there was a photo. Of that photo, I took a photo, okay, with my mobile. What did it say? Very interesting, very interesting. It said, Prophet Muhammad honored by US Supreme Court. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, honored by US, United States Supreme Court. What did they say? How did they honor the Prophet? The Supreme Court of the United States, it said that the Prophet Muhammad, it said that Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was as one of the greatest lawgivers of the world. Again, the US Supreme Court, it said the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and honored him as one of the greatest lawgivers of the world in 1935. Now we Muslims, we talk about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, all the time. We like to, okay? But this is non-Muslims. It is not just anybody. This is a Supreme Court from the most powerful country in the world today, which is the United States of America. Okay, I'm a Muslim, but I'm admitting today the United States of America is militarily the most powerful country in the world. And for their Supreme Court to honor our Prophet this way, it's a big thing. So I'm honored to mention this in Speaker's Corner in the year 2019. And the Prophet was honored by the US Supreme Court in 1935. Long time ago, in the last century. Anyway, this is it. But there was another thing which I prepared myself for. And I wanted to talk with someone. But before I can, I've already started. So I've done this last night. Got ready for Speaker's Corner to speak about something new. Here it is. And you might be shocked, you might be surprised. These are the figures I'm giving out, okay? Now, did you know crime is not good? Okay? It's not good for humanity, for anyone, for Muslims, for Christians, for Jews, for atheists, for anyone. Whether somebody is white, whether somebody is black, whether somebody is any color, whether somebody is from North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Australasia, anywhere, okay? But I want to give you the figure, the top 10 countries with the highest crime rate. I haven't done this before, and for Mr. X TV, I'm doing this. It's the first time.
Thank you.
And Mr. X TV, as far as I'm concerned, as regarding with the so many YouTube channels in Speaker's Corner, I would say Mr. X TV is one of the champion channels of Speaker's Corner.
Thank you so much.
And in just a year and over. Okay.
Thank you.
So Mr. X TV is a champion because it is freezing cold and he is here.
That's right.
It is freezing cold and he is the first one of those all these so many different YouTube channels that Mr. X TV is always here. And I've spoken about this before as well, and I don't mind repeating myself because Mr. X TV doesn't pay me anything.
That's right.
Okay, Mr. X TV is being honest. How? I'm a Muslim, he covers me a lot.
That's right.
Christian speakers, Mr. X TV covers them.
Israelites,
Jewish
Satan.
speakers, Israelite speakers, thank you Ash. Israelite speakers, Mr. X TV covers them.
Right.
This is, in other words, Mr. X TV brings you the picture of Speaker's Corner as it happens.
Always.
He brings to you the sayings, what we talk about, as it happens in Speaker's Corner. Okay. Now,
Thanks,
the
Uncle.
top 10 countries
Speak up, Uncle.
with the highest crime rate. These figures were published in 2018. All right. This is 2019. Of course, 2019 the figures will be published next year, around 2020. Anyway, the top 10 countries with the highest crime rate. Number 10 is Belgium. Belgium in Europe, capital Brussels. Brussels is also the European Community headquarters. So number 10 is Belgium, capital Brussels. Number 9, also in Europe, Sweden, capital Stockholm. Is one of the Scandinavian countries, you know, Finland, Sweden, and Norway. Okay. Number 8, Colombia. Colombia is in South America. Capital, Bogota. All right. That's number 8. Number 7, we come back to Europe again. It is France. Capital, Paris. Number 6, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm sorry to mention any of these countries, but number 6 is Jamaica.
That's right.
Capital, Kingston.
That's right.
Okay. Jamaica is the West Indies.
That's right.
Yes?
High country.
Yes, beautiful West Indies.
That's right.
Anyway, these figures are for Jamaica. Kingston is the capital. Number 5 is United Kingdom. Capital, as we know, London, where we are Speaker's Corner, we are at the moment. Number 4 is again in Europe, Germany, capital Berlin. Number 3, again from Europe, we go far away. Whilst we still stand here, we go far away to South America. Number 3 is Brazil, capital Brasilia. Number 2 is India, capital New Delhi, which is in Asia. Number one, we talk about the US, and we have to talk about the US again.
That's right.
Number one is USA, United States of America, capital Washington. What was that? The top 10 countries with the highest crime rate.
That's right.
Okay, these figures published in 2018. Now, here I'm not going to boast. I'm not going to boast. I'm not doing propaganda. I've given these figures because this is Speaker's Corner, world famous place. When Mr. X TV or the other YouTube channels, they film us and they put it on YouTube, people all over the world, they see these YouTubes and they hear those YouTubes. So these facts and figures are very important.
Very.
We are human beings. We should be humane, no matter what our belief is, no matter what our color is, no matter what our background is, no matter which continent we come from, no matter which country we come from, we are all children of Adam and Eve. Okay? So these figures are not good for any of us. Why? It shows what human beings are up to, what human beings are doing to other human beings.
Monsters.
Okay? Now, these were the top 10 countries with the highest crime rate. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully people listen, they ponder, they consider, they think, and hopefully they keep away from crime. Crime is not good for the people who suffer as a result of crime. They suffer. Maybe they go in the grave. Maybe they lose some of their limbs. Maybe they are not the same again after that crime is committed. And for the people who commit that crime, any crime, for them it is not good as well. Why? Because once the crime is committed, it's too late. Why? The time will not go back again. The people who commit the crime, what will happen? Maybe they will be hanged for it. Maybe they will be sent to the gas chambers for it. Maybe they will be injected for it. As a result, they will go in the graves, whether they are young or because of the crime committed. Or maybe they might be put in jail for life, for maybe 20 years, 30 years, 35 years. You know, some of the sentence in some countries given, they actually said that that person's sentence will not come out of jail before 35 years. Will not come out of jail before 20 years. 20 years in jail. Even 6 months or 1 year in jail. 20 years in jail. 35 years in jail. Is that life? Is that good life? That's destroyed life. People who commit crime, they are strong. They think they are strong. They are brave. They think they are brave. But once they go in prisons, they have to listen. Once they become prisoners, those tough guys, those hard guys, those big guys, those muscle guys, they have to listen to the security guard.
That's right.
Even if the prisoner is 6 foot 8 inches and the security guard is only 5 foot 8 inches, they will have to listen. So crime is no good. So I hope as human beings we act humanely. As human beings, if we love ourselves, we should love other human beings as well. I have visited hospitals, even emergency wards, and you know, even people who say they don't believe in God, I have heard those people in emergency wards, they are dying. You know what they say? Please, God, help me. Even they are atheists. They don't believe in God. But when they realize that life is going to end, even they say, please, God, help me. You know? So life is so important. Do not destroy somebody's life. Put them in a grave. Do not destroy your life by committing a crime. That is a message from me, Usman Ali. Though I'm a Muslim, I'm a human being for the whole of humanity. Okay? And I hope as human beings, we remain humane. This is from me, Usman Ali, through Mr. X TV channel. That's why I say he's one of the champions. That's right.
Thank you, Uncle. You all champions too, man. Big up, bless. Big up, Speaker's Corner.